Hey y'all, this is a teaching moment for my clients in my alcohol sobriety program. The 2 to 1, two positive plus a 1 negative equals a 1 positive. That's a formula that I created. That's the backbone of my Golden Triangle program. My Golden Triangle program is a 3-point system. The top point is our mood and how we put time and distance between our mood. Bad mood, fear, guilt, anxiety, shame. We have to work at creating a better lifestyle at incremental sacrifices that help us dedicate and put time and distance. And we do that through forgiveness, hydration, practicing calmness. These are the things that I did that I'm teaching. And we score points to that. The more points we score each week, the better we feel. Because remember, a point is attached to when you put a sacrifice forward and put time and distance between your bad mood. Meaning you were in bad mood at Sally, who sent a bad email about you, and you were going to be mad for 3 days, but you got over it in 15 minutes. You're going to get over it eventually because time heals. You just forget about it, you make up, you say sorry a week later. Forgive sooner, right? Even if it's her fault. So these are the things we talk about. That's a big sacrifice. That may be worth 2 points. You score a half point, 1 point, 2 point, depending on how hard, I know I'm talking fast, the sacrifice is. Same thing with food. We're putting time and distance between each 6 grams of fat food group and 300 milligrams sodium by pairing. You know, that's why we pair a whole food to a whole food, leave out the additive, right? We get better nutrition, less sodium, better potassium because we're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. That improves our blood pressure, improves our control, our calmness. And then all these little sacrifices have meaning. We become proud. So we do the sacrifice and we have that look back period. The look back period replaces your head high. What's the look back period? Hey, honey, talking to your wife, you know, when I went to McDonald's yesterday, I normally would eat that Big Mac and Diet Coke in the first 5 minutes after a stressful day. I brought it home and ate with you. And I got to thinking, wow, I felt so good about that. I hadn't done that in 10 years. That's a good look back period. Feel good about it. Feel good about the sacrifice. And we do the same thing with our beers, cigarettes, CBD, pot, whatever our substances, putting time and distance. So it's a 2 positive. Remember, 2 positive can scale. They can be units, like 2 positive would be a water, an apple, 1 negative would be the French fry. 1 positive would be a water, an egg, and half a granola bar. The granola bar would be the 2 negative because it has 6 grams of fat. Anything under 6 grams wouldn't be a negative unless it has over 300 milligrams sodium. Now you go, wow, that was a lot. Yeah, my clients get that information and it just goes way further because I got to give you techniques and sobriety techniques to keep scoring points, stay busy, so we can have lots of look back periods. So let me just say this real quick. Situationally, you're having breakfast. This is how it scales up. Okay, you had a bad breakfast. You had oatmeal, 3 eggs, which is too much, 3 pieces of bacon, which is too much. You didn't portion control. So the eggs, the bacon become the 2 negative. And because you portion controlled 1/2 cup of oatmeal with natural honey, that could be the positive. And maybe you had a water. So two, that's only 2 positive, 3 negative though. Maybe 4 negative, depending on how many, maybe you threw a pancake in there too. So then you have let's say a 5 negative, 2 positive breakfast. Not terrible, but you don't want to repeat that at lunch or dinner. You do, because that's your addiction. That's why you're an alcoholic. Because what do? Oh, I had a bad breakfast. Might as well have a bad lunch and bad dinner, and then I'll start over tomorrow. I'm in a bad mood. Golden Triangle, I'm in a bad mood. Might as well be in a bad mood at lunch and dinner and start over tomorrow. Right? Had a drink at lunch. Might as well have a drink at dinner and start over tomorrow. That's what we're breaking first. Once you break that first habit, then you have a good look back period. See how all this works? And then what you can do is go, oh, I had a bad breakfast. Didn't score well. So that time zone also is a negative. Remember, 6 to noon is 1 full day. We practice this. Noon to 6 p.m. is the 2nd full day. 6 p.m. to midnight is your 3rd full day. If you had a bad breakfast, that's in your 1st zone. Score your 1st zone is a -1. You can still be a 2 positive, 1 negative on the day because you could have a positive lunch experience, positive dinner, and you end up with a 2 positive, 1 negative in the day scale. We're learning. Y'all be good.